What's going on, y'all? Out here on the lake today, and it's a brand new lake to me, Lake Greeson. It's about southeast or southwest Arkansas, a little bit west of Hot Springs, and we're out on the lake today. It's a little chilly, about 35 to 38 degrees this morning, and the water temperature around 46 degrees. So around 46 degrees, it was that temperature in February. Early February, late January, it was that temperature. It got warmer, and then it got really cold. It snowed 15 inches in Arkansas, and the temperatures dropped back down. So we're in early March. Water temperature is what it was in late January. We're gonna go out and try to catch them. Got a couple rods rigged up. Got some crankbaits, a jig, chatterbait, another crankbait, jerkbait, spinnerbait. We're just gonna go see. No worms today, unless we absolutely need them. Got one. Didn't take long. That didn't take long at all. A little jerkbait action. There's a tree coming down in the water. Jerkbait was right at the end of it. Little guy. Little guy. Golly. That one hit like a ton of bricks. Oh, that's a good one. Let's go. That's a good one. A solid one. Might have been the move today, folks. Couple casts of that crankbait. Hey, I either might have this might be a good bite today, or I might have just pulled up on the right kind of bank. It looked good on the graph. I'll go through that in a little bit. Solid one. I literally was stuck on a rock, and I just got it loose and caught one immediately, like not even 1 second later. Like it literally was on the way off the rock when he bit it. That's awesome. Spotted bass, first spot of the year. A little spotty love. I was about to say, it looks like we got a wad of crappie or a brush pile. I think it's a brush pile. I got stuck immediately. the White River Lakes, and so this looked like it, and so I figured I'd come and fish, and this is the first creek I fished, and so catching a couple I'm already. Fished Hamilton like the last week. Oh, we got one right here. Oh God, that's a big one. Come on, baby. Oh God. No, it's a big largemouth. Nice. Let's go. Yeah, I like this lake. Nice. Real bright red lips. Back there? Yeah. No. Sweet. Let's go. Almost right under the boat. Look at that spot. Old spotted bass. Oh, don't do that. Right under the boat. So I actually saw on my graph, I saw like a ledge about 11 feet, and I saw a couple little dots on there, and my crankbait was grinding the bottom right near, I mean right underneath the boat before it started coming up, and this one bit. So I guarantee you there's more fish right there. That one bit. Chased right to the boat. Choking it, dude. Across the mouth, both hooks cross the mouth. Just a little guy. Got one. Just a little one. Just a little one. But he's in the boat. That's a big one. That is a big one. Welded that thing. That's a solid one. Barely got him. Well, try it. Oh, I got him. Not a big one, but a good one today. They're eating today, that's for sure. They're eating today. First one on a Frittside. First one on a Frittside. Fish number 9 today. 6 the largemouth, three spots. First one on a crankbait that's a little shallower. I decided to tie on that Frittside 5 for some of the less chunk rock banks. This is obviously chunk rock, but it's a little flatter up here. It's not just a straight 45. So on those 45s, I'm going to keep throwing that RkCrawler, but the Frittside might come in handy on the flatter banks just to see, especially the ones that are in the sun. We'll see on the other side of the creek what it's like. So it's at that midday point. It's been about 4.5 hours I've been out here. I've caught 11 bass. That one real good one, probably most likely would have a limit right now if this was a tournament. So I'm just gonna go, and I've never checked out this lake before. This is the first 2 creeks that I've fished, so I'm gonna go up to the north end of the lake, which I'm not far from. It's just a couple creeks right there. and I'm gonna go and check and see what that stuff looks like. Maybe throw a chatterbait and a spinnerbait around if it's dirty enough. Keep cranking some as well. Try to put more pieces to the puzzle, but I'm only gonna give it about an hour. If it looks different than down here does, or if it looks different than what I've been fishing, I'm gonna give it about an hour. Just to rule it out or rule it in. But then we'll make a move back down here. We might go, most likely we'll go south of where we are towards the dam and that region of the lake, because it'll probably look more like this does, where it's cleaner. You know, it looks a little dirty right here, but it's also because that sun's beating down and exposing how, you know, brightening it up. So we'll see. Caught a couple on the Frittside there, caught some on the RkCrawler. Got one. Little one. Spot a bass. It's a pretty good one. Or he's hooked funny. Oh, he's hooked in the top of the head. Cold largemouth. Jerkbait. Megabass 110+1. I am terrible with a jerkbait, and I've caught 3 or 4 today on it. Right when it was coming up, just like it's been doing. Crazy. That's a good spot. Come on, baby. A fat spot. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one.
Let's go. Let's go. Wow, I had just a hook on the, I just had a hook on the outside of his mouth, barely. Gosh, that's coming off, but man, got him in a weird spot. Four-pounder. Let's go. If that ain't a pretty fish, I don't know what is. Spotty McSpot. Look at that fat spot. Ooh, that's a big one. Maybe, might be a spot. Let's go. Oh, it fell right out when I released tension. Let's go. It's a pattern. We figured out the pattern. Caught a lot of really good fish today, but what I love the most is that after the first 2 bites in the first 15 minutes, I wasn't quite sure exactly what was going on in the next hour. I went farther into that first creek, didn't catch anything, and then I caught that little bitty one after I got hung up trying to piece together a puzzle on a brand new lake, not sure. So I took and fished a little slower than I normally do in an area where I knew, you know, it had good depth, watercolor was good, everything like that. Caught a couple good ones. Then I took that and translated it across the lake. Simple, looked at my graph and I saw a couple little contour lines, was able to connect the dots from up the lake to down the lake. That's what's the best thing about it. Not the size of the fish all the time or how many, but figuring it out and having confidence to run that here, there, everywhere. So, goal achieved today.